Hi guys, welcome to section 2. In this section we're going to be naming the keys, and let me tell you this, I've been having so much trouble with the first two lessons not trying to say any of the names of the keys because it's so much easier if you know what they're named, right? So what I want to do for just a bit is bring back the color scheme like that, and we're going to focus on one little section of keys, okay, right here, these 7 keys. Because all of these keys have a name, and then when I go a box higher or a box lower, they will have the same name basically. So for the white keys you only need to learn 7 names for 7 keys. Now before we're going to tell you what the names are, as I've already said in lesson 2 of the previous section, this is down on the piano, okay, so to the left is down, because the notes get lower. Okay, this is up on the piano, because it gets higher and higher, okay? So now let's start naming the keys. We're going to focus on this little segment only, and I'll turn off the colors because you need to start learning as soon as possible to just identify these segments without having colored keys, okay? Because a normal piano is black and white. So we're going to take a look at the first note, which is this one, and we're going to work our way through all of them, okay? So this note right here is called a C, okay? The one to the right is a D, E, F, G, okay? So C, D, E, F, G, which is alphabetically, and then A, which is weird. Why didn't we start on A? And then we've got B, okay? So basically the notes are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But instead of calling this one an A, it's called a C. So what basically happens is this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. If we would start here, you would get A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. Okay? So let's see what all the white notes look like. Yeah, just like that. Now there's a lot of people who put like little stickers on their keys or whatever because it's easier to remember. I say don't do it, because it will just take you longer before you actually remember the keys. Even though it may seem a little bit difficult to remember right now, you can't really identify where the keys are because you've got 3 blacks, 2 black, it's, you know, a big mess. Eventually you will get this and it will be so easy for you, just as it is for me right now. I think it just took me like 2 days tops before I could point out any key, and that's including the black ones. Now another thing that's important is identifying the middle C, and it's this one right here. Now why do we call it the middle C? It's because there's another C right here, another C right there, and even a lower one, but that's cut off the video. And then there's another one here, 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 and then the highest key on the piano, but that's also cut off the video. And we call this one the middle C because it's in the middle of the piano, and this is the one we're kind of focusing on. Okay, as soon as you start to play the piano, you sit in front of the middle of the piano. This is where your hands basically go. So apart from learning which key is which note, I think it's really important for you to realize that you've got so many C's on your piano. You've also got so many G's on your piano. You've got a lot of A's and D's. Okay, all of the notes are reoccurring and it's continuous. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Okay, that keeps on going on if we go up. So right now we're going to do tests. We're going to do 2 different types of tests. First off, I'm going to point to a couple of notes, and I want you to tell me which note it is. And then I'm going to call out a couple of notes, and I want you to point to which note it is. That's going to be a little bit trickier, okay? So let's start with an easy one. What is this note called? It's a C. Okay, let's see. What about this one right here? Counting, counting. Yes, it's an A indeed. Now there's 2 ways to count, right? You can go up, C, D, E, F, G, A. Or you can go down, C, B, A. Like that. This is a little bit shorter, so I'd go down if I were you. Okay, so C, A. What about this one right here? Yes, that's a G. D, F, B, E. What about this one right here? That's an A indeed. And this one right here, F, D, B, yet another D, G, ooh, lowest note visible to you. It's the E, and the highest one visible right here is the F. So now we're going to speed it up just a little bit. I'm going to point to a couple of them and I want you to say them as quickly as you can. E, G, B, D, F, A, G, C, D, G, F, E, A, B, B, E, D, D, C, C, B. You see, it doesn't really matter. As soon as you know all of the notes, you can go quite quick. Now let's do it in reverse. Okay, we're going to focus on this little part right here. I'm going to put the collar back again, like that. Okay, so just focus on this little area right here. I want you to point to an F. Okay, if you're pointing to this note, you're correct. I want you to show the C, please. Yes, that's this one. E, indeed, this one. B, yep. A, G, D, F. Okay, I think you're starting to get them by now. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Repeat that, please. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B. I'm pretty confident you know all of the wide notes by now. It may take you some time when you look to the entire piano to recognize them really quickly, but as long as you know them, or even if you should count back a little bit, it doesn't really matter. But as long as you know them and you can figure out on your own what the notes are called, based because of this middle C right here, you're doing absolutely great. I'm gonna ask 3 more, okay? A, C. Ooh, what's that one called? It's a black one. We're gonna talk about that in the next lesson.